For the first time ever, schools from all over Nebraska converged to Burke High School for a show choir competition. 19 show choirs competed to be on top and win the first annual Burke Bonanza competition on January 22nd.
It's a great way for us to get to know other people and for also other people to, get to see what we're all about. It's just good for Burke and it's good for our students.
David Groth is a director of the choir program at Burke, and he was the main organizer of Bonanza. From the reviews of Burke students helping behind the scenes, as well as Bonanza attendees, Burke did not seem like a first-time host. Students in Burke's own show choir, Synergy, seemed to give Groth most of the credit for how smoothly the competition went.
A lot of people come up to me and tell me how organized it was and how they were surprised it was our first one because it was just so organized. And I know Groth worked really hard, and our student leadership worked really hard as well.
Groth, he was preparing from day one of the school year. I feel he deserves a lot of the credit for that.
I don't know, Groth works his tail off just, preparing everything and making sure everything runs smooth, and it's a very smooth experience for all of the guests, and there wasn't any complaints, so, it's all really Groth.
However, Groth made sure to acknowledge how many people it took to put on this competition. It took a village of all sorts of volunteers, as well as hours of hard work to make Bonanza a success.
We had a committee group of parents that were just in charge of those things: food, hospitality for the judges, any other loose ends.
Synergy Show Choir was sidelined last year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. They were unable to attend any competitions, and they only performed their set once in front of an audience. Burke Bonanza granted the Bulldogs the opportunity to get to perform at the competition, as well as getting to serve as hosts for the other schools competing.
My favorite part about watching other schools was seeing their energy and seeing how much they wanted to be there, especially after a 2-year break of show choir.
With lots of different schools from the Omaha area attending Bonanza, plenty of teams would sit in the audience and watch the other teams perform while they had a break in their competition schedule. They would cheer on these teams by screaming during their dance breaks and congratulating their soloists.
The best thing about it was about Bonanza was definitely hearing the support for all the other choirs. That was excellent.
Burke Bonanza also raised money for Synergy Show Choir to operate year-round. It was a new way Burke can fundraise, and Synergy gets to leave their old methods of gaining money, such as selling things like wrapping paper and cookies, behind.
We can do this competition once a year, and we have the money to pay for costumes and whatever else throughout the year.
Following the success of Bonanza this year, plans are already in the works for Burke to host another show choir competition next year.
Competitions are so fun, top 10 experience. I think everyone should experience it.